Okay, good evening. Tonight I want to do something different. I've been painting for a few days straight and I need some change. So also didn't want to start on my decent Space Marines yet. So I got this, the Warhammer 40k first strike set. It's really just a very easy starter kit. It just has 15 miniatures, 6 Space Marines, 3 Death Guard Plague Marines and 6 Death Guard Poxwalkers. So basically 6 good Space Marines, the Emperor kind, the Ultramarines, already the Primaris type, so brand spanking new basically. 3 Chaos Marines from the Death Guard detachment with 6 of their Poxwalkers, which are like kind of like zombies, but then with diseases along them. It's a really cheap set. Doesn't take a long time. Shouldn't take a long time to build because it's easy assembly. Oh, this side. I just want to do this just to do something else than shading and painting terrain like I've been doing the last couple of days. So I've already had a quick look at everything that's in here, so kind of know what to expect. It's really just like it's a great set if you've never played Warhammer before, because you basically have everything you need to learn how to play the game. You've got 6 dice, how to assembly guide, you've got Poxwalkers and Death Guard Marines, the Ultramarines. We're going to start with these guys, bases for all of them, data cards for the basically 4 different groups of people that are in this group, so that you can know which ones are what, and what weapons they should get and all that. But of course these are already almost pre-assembled, so you just have to glue them together, so you can see the hands of the weapons already, so it should be pretty easy. And then you got the read this first book, which explains a little bit about Warhammer, specifically about this set, how to build, how to play. And then you've got the core rules, a ruler to figure out how far they can move, 6 inches basically, another data card. And then you've got a playmat so that you can play, and you can use the box as a scenery. It's really quite ingenious, I have to say. So all of this I'm going to ignore for now. Clippers to get them out of their screws. Let's see. Yeah, so this one has a helmet on the side, so I guess that's the captain or sergeant. What did we get? Yeah, sergeant. So we don't technically need to glue this, but I still think we're gonna do that just to make sure that they're nice and sturdy later on. So what have we got? We've got a couple of files. Not a big fan of using them, but yeah, if we need them, we need them. Hopefully not. Scraper. So this is going to be the first time that I use this, because I used to use just a really sharp knife, but that's not as precise as I would like it to be, and supposedly this works better. So this is going to be my first time trying that. Okay, let's have a look. So who are we gonna start with? Let's start with Sergeant. He's the first one in the booklet. Put my paint pots away for a moment. I'm just going through this just like you guys would on the first time. I haven't stuck together a Space Marine since I did these and these. So these early 90s Space Marines. Even numbered them. Alright, awesome. So let's take a look. I'm going to start with the Sergeant. Rank goes first. I already like the fact that most of the spruce seems to be connected to the connecting rods, so that means that it will be less work to scrape them off later on. Okay, here we go. And then number 1 is his head. Yeah, so you always want to cut with the flat side of the clippers towards the item that you're clipping out. We need this for his torso and for his back, basically. Okay, so let's see if we can see, if you can see this. The camera's not focusing on it, but there's a very, very tiny little piece of plastic right over here. The camera's just not focusing on it. And yeah, with this we can just scrape it off so that after we paint it, it's gonna be invisible. Oh man, I love this. It's worked even better than I was expecting. Okay, so we have to put the head in here. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here. Oh, man. I'm just doing all this gluing so that it gets, you know, I get nice, strong guys. So he needs to get arm number 5, which is this one. Arm number 4, this one. And his backpack is number 6. I'm not sure if there's going to be a difference between backpacks. Again, scraping off the residue of the sprue connections. Man, this is such a life changer. Yeah, it's stupidly expensive, but I can really recommend it. So let's see, how can we, is there a Can we give him a different pose, or is it really just like, nope, this is it. No, looks like it's just a single pose we can give it. That's too bad. And this one as well, yep. Make him point at us. You! I want you to watch the stream. Alright, put some glue in there. I finally figured out how to display the music that I'm listening to, that you guys are listening to, so that you can finally enjoy and know that it's the brilliance of the miracle of sound. I really, really love that guy's music. Plus, he's one of those nice artists who lets people use his music for streaming without demanding royalties or anything. So alright, there we go. Give him his backpack. Here we go. It's number one. So I got a note though, these are really the easy to build guys. So you can't compare this to what's in a regular set. But I just want to do this for myself, so I can have some fun instead of constantly doing the scenery painting, because scenery painting is probably one of the most boring parts of playing Warhammer 40k. Let's chuck him in there. There we go. Looks pretty good. It's too bad I can't get it to focus better. That's something to figure out for my next stream, or when I do the real kill team guys. Okay, so there's the first one. Let's go for the next one. So we go with body number 8. This one. See, this one already has a shoulder guard attached to his arm. He gets head number 7. This one. I'm gonna add some glue to the headers as well, I think. And his back is number 9. And then his arm is number 10, which is this one. Yeah, and the gun that's on it also already has his second hand on it. So I suppose his arm, number 11, won't have a... oh yeah, it doesn't have a hand. Yeah, so I have to make sure that I don't cut off the connecting parts. Let's have a look right here. Doesn't make a lot of difference, I think. This way you guys can at least see me. Yeah, so in this kit you only have like one possibility for everything you do. There's only one helmet per guy, only one weapon per guy. But in actual sets you mostly have a choice of which helmet you want, which head you want. You can choose whether you want a helmet or a head. And then for most of them you can it looks like this didn't connect right. Let's get this separate again. God damn it. Here we are. Okay, let's try it again. I think the head didn't go in the right slots. Here we go. Way better. Yeah, here we go. There we go. I already got 2 Marines ready to go. And number 3, which has an Auspex. So he's gonna help us, like if we use this squad in kill team, the guy with the Auspex, this one, is gonna help that guy get a better shot, or basically anyone that's near enough to him. But because that's also a reason that I bought this kit, because I'm building the kill team thing, and this kit easily fits right into kill team. You basically got 2 fully functional kill teams in here if you want. You got the Space Marines and the Death Watch, and you just check the points and adjust the points for the amount of points you want to play. Mostly 100 in Kill Team. And you've got 2 fully functional, useful squads extra. With basically a minimum of effort. And also a very low price. Oh, I forgot to put his backpack on. Alright, let's sort that out quickly as well. Okay. Alright, that's the first sprue, completely empty. Just 1 second. Oh, sorry, got a message from my brother. Had to check it out. Yeah, so sadly I won't be able to show you guys how I prime them, because I do that outside. Because I use the rental cans, it's just nope. I'm not gonna be doing that inside. Yeah, I wish I had this when I was doing the scenery. At least I'm not risking my fingers this way. The end result is so much better than when I did it with a knife. Alright. So that already completes the first squad of 3 Space Marines. So just to be complete, so we've got a sergeant, a guy with an Auspex, mostly we'll probably use him as a comm specialist in Kill Team, and another regular one. So just to be let's see what we got. Yeah, so this is a intercessor squad of the Primaris type for the Ultramarines. That's how we're gonna paint them. So each model is equipped with a bolt rifle, a bolt pistol, frag grenades and crack grenades. Now probably have to check if we can use all of this in kill team at the same time to make sure we don't go over our points. Alright, so let's do the second squad, which is the Reaver squad. Again, a squad with one sergeant and 2 Reavers. And this time every model will have a heavy bolt pistol, a combat blade, shock grenades, frag grenades and crack grenades. So they're going to be more close quarters based because they have the combat knife. Okay, so again, sergeant we're going to do without a helmet and the other 2 are going to get a helmet. So let's see, sergeant is body number 8. This one. There we go. Head number 7. Bag number 9. This one. Arm 11. And arm 10. Backpack number 12. That's funny. It's the other way around now. In the previous set, I had to do the pins were on the back and the holes were on the front, and now it's the other way around. I love how they did go through the effort of giving each of them a different pose, so that even while they're easy to assemble and easy to build and blah blah blah, you still get different poses on all of them. Because when they did it, when they used to do it last time, when I still played Warhammer when I was 15 years ago, first of all, Ultramarines were this big, so they've gotten quite a lot bigger. And you got 6 of these, and they were basically all the same except for one. So, and that was basically the equivalent of this kit back in the 90s. Yeah, so the smaller ones are for the poxwalkers, because they're just random cannon fodder, basically. Put these away for a second. So, next. And he gets arm number 4. Head number 1. And also arm number 5. This one. And backpack number 6. There goes the backpack. Looks like it needs a little bit more glue in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish this last one, and then I'm gonna pause the stream for a while, put my kids to bed, give these guys a quick layer of primer so they can already dry and harden out while we do the dead guard. Okay, so here we go. So we've got, once again, Reaver Squad and Intercessor Squad. Long range, close combat. It's gonna be a nice squad for kill team. Okay, so that's it for now. Gotta do some daddy duty. Be back later tonight.